Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my sewing room. I'm Sandy, and we are, I'm early. Okay, I'm early. Sorry about that. I'm about 5 minutes early. That's okay. I hope everybody, okay, I got excited. I thought it said 30. Okay. It is September 30th, 2025. So when I looked at the time, I saw the date and I am 5 minutes early. Isn't that just a hoot? Anyways, I will talk for a while and hopefully somebody will come and visit with me. I will tell you some jokes. So, what do you call a small pepper in late autumn? A little chili. What is the best book to read in autumn? Lord of the Rings. Isn't that hilarious? And why did the pumpkin lose the boxing match? He let his gourd down. Oh no, isn't that just a hoot? Okay, so I'm sorry I started a few minutes early today. I got confused, as I say, but welcome to my sewing rooms, Facebook and YouTube on this beautiful Tuesday, September 30th, 2025. We're having a classic fall day here. Well, not quite classic, but pretty close. We've got a bit of an overcast sky. We have gorgeous colored trees and leaves. It is a very nice, pleasant day. And I have to say, we still have not had our first frost in Calgary, so you can tell how absolutely wonderful it is. All right. Okay, I have lots to cover today. I don't even know where to start other than to say thank you for tuning in to Facebook and YouTube on a regular basis. We really appreciate it, especially if you go to YouTube and sign up for our channel. Just search for mysewingroom.ca, D-O-T-C-A, and you will see there our store. So if you subscribe to our little store there at mysewingroom.ca, you'll see all of our videos, all of our lives, and if you touch the notification bell and set up your notification, it would notify you that I went 5 minutes early today, and they would let you know that we are live. So I'm sorry I got kind of jumped ahead there, but I would like to thank everyone for subscribing. As I said yesterday, we made 10.6 thousand subscriptions, and that is just really wild. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much. It's very sweet. The other thing that I would like to encourage is for everyone to leave us a comment, whether it's to say hi, whether it's to let us know what you saw that was really interesting. If you have a question or an idea for a new show or something like that, it would be awesome to hear your comments and try and do shows based upon what people would like to see. And I got to say hi, Helen. How are you? It's gorgeous in Saskatchewan today too. Isn't that wonderful? We are having the best fall ever. Thanks so much. I'm sorry, as I was explaining, I kind of looked at the date and it said 30, September 30th, 2025. I thought, oh my God, it's 10:30. I got to get going. And no, it wasn't. I started about 5 minutes early. So we're still waiting for a few people to catch up with us today. I will say that our title for today was the OESD Warner Brothers Designs. And I have put a link onto this program so that you can go to our website and find all of the wonderful things I'm going to talk about today. And so I just wanted to put that out there. So we've got a link for everybody. Okay, we only got a minute to go, and then some people might be signing in. So thank you so much. Do have to say some shipping updates. As you know, Canada Post has gone out on strike. So currently, I don't have service for parcels outside the city of Calgary. Adam is currently working on getting an account built with one of the other courier services so that we can continue to do our orders. But presently, if your order didn't get shipped on Friday, it's still here because the post office did not pick up on Friday. We're getting our, and I wasn't here Friday, neither was Adam, wasn't here. So we're just working on getting a solution to our shipping problem going. So currently we don't have any parcels going to the States because of tariffs. We're working on getting them outside of Calgary. Within Calgary, of course, we have a courier service that does pickups here and delivers inside the city of Calgary. The other thing is you can always order and pick up, so you can have it picked up by yourself or by a trusted friend or family member, and we can have your orders filled and be ready for you to pick up. So that's just, I just want to do that little shipping update for you and what's happening. So greetings. Hello, Michelle. I see she's found us. Thank you. I kind of went a little early, so let's start again. Hi, everybody. I just want to do a quick shout out to some of our regular viewers and touch base. I want to say shout out to Ruth C., Glenda I., Helen O., who's online, Vivian H., Michelle G., who's online, Nancy C., Tina B., Mary Z., Jean J., Carol D., Sandy A. There's Carol. Hi, Carol. She's signed in. Sandy A., who is not able to sign in right now because she's busy in the long arm area. So that's great if you need to get a quilt done before Christmas. Our wait list on the quilts is about 2 to 3 weeks. And if you'd like to rent our machine, make sure you're certified with your certification class. There's one coming up November 1st. So then you can do your own long arming. Anyways, long arming, Sandy's long arming. Shout out also to Peggy N., Carol Ann M., Teresa W., Dorothy T., Lana T., Loanne F., and Rita B. So yes, I got very anxious this morning, everybody, and started just a few minutes early. So anyways, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let's get started. Okay, I put my Santa hat on because I've got some new Christmas fabric for you. It just came in yesterday. It's called More Christmas Wishes. So let's have a look. Are you ready? All right, so this set of fabrics came with 4 panels. Absolutely gorgeous. I have to say this, one of them is going home with my collection today, but they're very large. They are 0.9 of a meter, and they are huge big panels, and all you need to do is put a border and finish it. Look at this. This first one is Santa. He's making his list and checking it twice. Isn't that cool? He's got a little sleigh. He's got his list. There he is with his big black boots. He's adorable. So the first thing, everybody looked at this and said, oh, it's the Coca-Cola Santa. Well, it sure looks like it, doesn't it? Okay, so that's the first panel. He's got a wish list. Second panel. I think Santa in this one has already got his bag of goodies all set and ready to go. You'll see, look at that smiley face. Isn't it beautiful? And look, in the bag of treats, there's a puppy dog. And he's all bundled up and ready to go on his journey for Christmas. So that's the second panel of More Christmas Wishes. All right. Third one. I think Santa may have got his sleigh ready to go and then stopped to have a little fun with our friend Frosty in this one. So here is Santa. He is making a snowman. There he is. Gorgeous shot of his reindeer and himself and that Frosty the snowman. That's another beautiful panel. That's panel number 3 of 4. I've got one more, and I say this one I think is going home with me today. This is the 4th panel, and this one reminds me of Hogwarts. You remember the big train in Hogwarts, the big red train? Well, here is Santa's train. The Polar Express, I would say, is coming your way. There he is with the gorgeous train, Santa and his Christmas sack of goodness, and the big train. So this one, I think he's going home with me today. All right. So those are the panels for a line of fabric called More Christmas Wishes. They're 0.9 of a meter, and they would make beautiful Christmas throws on your couch or for some young loved one. They also have a couple of bolts of fabric that came with it. I'm going to just see if I can get a close up. The first one is the Starry Night with the beautiful star in it. He's gorgeous. Okay, I have one more. There was only two actual fabrics that came in this line, but all the panels, there was 4 panels. All right, here's the last one, close up. It's a plaid, and I'm sure it's looking blue in there, but this is totally green. I wonder if we put a blue in there, it would, nah, doesn't seem to change the color. My screen's looking weird. It is not blue. It is green, light green and dark green with yellow and red. So it's a very beautiful plaid. So as I say, there was 2 bolts and 4 panels with the newest Christmas line called More Christmas Wishes. And they are available. They're sitting right here right now, but they will be available in about 20 minutes or so out on the floor if you're interested. All right, so that's why I am all dressed up in Christmas gear today. I also have some things just to remind you of the OESD collection. So this month for September, this is the last day to get your 2025 holiday celebration Candy Christmas. The bags and tags are still available today. It's the last day, September 30th, 2025. Starting tomorrow, October 1st, 2025, we then go into the cards and ornaments. So that starts tomorrow. So I just wanted to let you know that that's the case. And I queried Miss Ann, and I don't think I brought it after all that. She used felt and, of course, OESD thread colors. These are the ones. We have them on display at the store. Very cute. What she used was a stable stick or sticky back cutaway. They had asked in the directions to do a tearaway, but with Anne's experience, she found if you're tearing, you'll end up tearing the card and the stabilizer. So just use the cutaway, and that way you can just trim it tight to your stitches and leave it in. And they are using the large set of Christmas cards this year, the greeting cards. Okay, so the greeting cards, the large size, 5 1/8 by 7, and so that is lovely. And there they are. So remember, she used sticky back cutaway felt, which we have lots of felt here, and these were the colors of Christmas that were used. And you can see there was the gingerbread man, there was joy, which is this new sparkle mylar, which I didn't bring out with me. Dang. Okay, anyways, this is a new beautiful mylar that they brought out as well. Iridescent, I think they called it. And then, of course, here is the sparkle iridescent and beautiful pin light bulbs. Merry Christmas, it says. So those are some samples of what the cards look like, and they will be out front on display because I'm still playing with them back here. The other part of tomorrow's OESD is the ornaments. And so, of course, you see there's that lovely little gingerbread. There's a guy and a girl, I think. There's a really cute gingerbread house, and there's that sparkly mylar that they're using. Very pretty. And then a little bow, and then some candies. Okay. And to make these freestanding lace ornaments, she used, of course, felt, these thread colors, but she also used Aqua Mesh Plus. because it's sticky and you can stick your stuff down onto it and it washes away. And a topping, Stitch H2O. And that's how she gets them. Or Badge Master. Where's my Badge Master? Badge Master, so that it stays nice and firm and sticky. Ta-da! Ta-da, ta-da! They're quite firm, so you can hang them on the Christmas tree and they'll look lovely. All right, so that, everybody, is what's happening. We're ending off September's bags and tags, and we're moving tomorrow to cards and ornaments with OESD. OESD. All right, be silly. I'm being silly, aren't I? Yes. All right, so I want to scoop this out of the way and say hi to my audience. Hi. How are you doing, Monica? All right, so Monica is here, which is absolutely delightful. She is part of our Sew Behind. And I have to apologize, it did not get into the calendar. But it is here on my screen up front. If you're coming in all this week, a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we are all set up and ready for our friends from the Social Sewing. It is $10 plus tax, and you get that coupon, and you have fun, and you get to see Monica, and you can be part of the live audience.
And it is fun.
And it is fun.
Great presenter.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Oh, she's wonderful. I love having the audience. It's such, it just makes me feel so good. Thank you, dear. All right. So that is what's happening this week. I'll mention it again later, but I just want to set up for something absolutely incredible. And I'm going to see if I can work it across the front of my screen here and over to the big screen. And you've heard me talking about OESD and Warner Brothers designs. Well, I have to tell you, I put a link, as I say, to this on our Facebook and YouTube show. And I have to stop and say good morning to Ruth and Glenda. I got crazy and started a few minutes early this morning, which was really goofy. But we're here. We're here. All right, let's see if I can get camera zoned in here for you, and see if we can get a picture of what our wonderful Julie has been up to. Maybe I'm going to have to bring it as close as I can and then back the camera off just a little bit. If you can see, just got to bring it up a little bit more. There we go, and bring our camera up a little. Oh, there we go. And you can see, and I'll have to move it slightly a bit here and there. This is Hogwarts Castle. This is all done with freestanding lace in the hoop. This is one of the OESD Warner Brothers designs, which are just gorgeous. And she has built Hogwarts Castle. I got to see if we can get a closer up top look at the top of the tower. Ooh, there's the top of the tower. Isn't that cool? And then all the detail. It's amazing what the detail is on these towers. And I got to think, because this is a Harry Potter design, that this tower right here is probably Gryffindor's tower. Wow. Isn't it amazing? Yeah, it is. It is really cool. Oh, the details. It's just unreal. And our dear little Julie has been very busy, and she wants to give you just a little piece of advice on building this, and that's to read the instructions very carefully, because you can see we're missing a roof panel, and you won't be able to see it, but we're missing the bottom of the tower, because in fine print, and there's only one place in the whole place it says this for the instructions right at the beginning, make 2 of. So darn, she says, there's your lesson for how to build this. Just make sure you read the fine detail. She missed out on one of the roof panels and the bottom of the tower. But I said, I don't care. I'm showing. So she went home yesterday to build the last 2 of the tower, the Harry Potter tower, so that we could put it on display. She'll be back tomorrow to finish it up. So if you want to come tomorrow and do your OESD purchasing and get this lovely Harry Potter design. You can either do it by having an OESD account and we send the design there, or you can bring in a clean, non-busy, empty is what I guess is the word I'm trying to say, empty USB, and we can load it directly onto your stick. Those would be for designs on demand, and we could get you the Harry Potter Hogwarts Castle. It's just absolutely amazing. So therefore, I am in my Gryffindor outfit today, just to let you know that that's available. Now, I would be doing a remiss if I didn't tell you what she used. Okay, so first off, she actually did the Aqua Mesh Plus, and of course, Anne asked her, why would you do that? And she said, because I pre-cut all the little pieces of fiber form that she used and was able to do multiple hoopings and stick them down, which made it easier to do all of the embroidery. And then you could just put your fabric on the back or the front, whatever is needed, and then you just trimmed it away after you get the setting stitch, a trim, and then they finish off the detail. So she used Aqua Mesh Plus and Badge Master. She used the Badge Master because that makes these things really stiff. You can see that they're hard. That makes it stand up, makes it easier for the little nubbies to go through the hole. I don't think that's what they call them, but that's what I call them. Anyways, she also went, after she got all of this done and stitched, she used, for this one, she actually used a grunge fabric and some OESD threads, similar to these colors, right, for the thing. And then once you rinse it, make sure it dries, but it's hard. She gave it a good press and then proceeded to put it together. And of course, she used her alligator clamps. And we were out of the alligator clips, so we had a few weird things around, so she used it, but alligator clips would definitely help. She also used the Perfect Punch tool from OESD to punch the holes through and make sure all the little nubbies could be pulled through. She also used this Perfect Scoring tool from OESD for the sticky back stabilizers. And of course, we can't forget the little, you can either do the micro or the regular tweezers to help with pulling things through. Anyways, those are some of the products that she used for the Hogwarts Castle, which is just incredible. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so let's say goodbye to that for just a second, and let's just talk about it. As she said, pre-cutting everything out of the fiber form, pre-cutting the fabric strips so that you don't slow down once you got it hooped, getting all your thread colors. She worked away here at the store, so if you had a chance to stop in the last couple of weeks, she's been doing this on the Brother Evie 1, Miss Evie there, the Avenir. Turned out beautifully. Just remember, she said, the caution is to read those instructions very carefully so you know how many pieces you're making. All right, that was her add-on on that. Okay, so other things that you can find that are Warner Brothers Harry Potter. There's the Gryffindor banner tiling scene, the Harry Potter Slytherin house banner, the Harry Potter Hufflepuff house banner, the Harry Potter Ravenclaw house banner. They also had the mixed one where you have all of them on there. That was fun. So that is really cool. So as I say, I put a link so you can go see all of them. They also have some things called chibis, I think is how you pronounce them. They're the little characters, but they got big heads. Chibis. I know about that from the Lego. When I look at the kids have some Harry Potter Legos and they are chibis. Their heads are really big compared to their bodies. But Warner Brothers has also put that out for Harry Potter. Woohoo! Harry Potter. Harry Potter. All right. Okay. I want to show one more thing off that Julie's been making. And I want to say the ladies here, Monica and I think it was Mary, were mentioning the ghost Okay. Where is he? There he is. The ghost who is made out of a quilt. She actually made this cute little ghost, made it out of a quilt, out of the quilt, and has put it on a pillow. So I just wanted to mention that. It was so cute. I still have to get out to get that book so that I can come and read you the story. Maybe I'll rest on the pillow as I tell you the story. But there he is. That is the quilt, the ghost who is made out of a quilt. It's much better than a sheet. He's got way more character. Anyways,
Felt like it was different.
he felt like he was different. And you know what? Sometimes it's okay to be different, right?
When you read the
Story.
you'll see.
You will see that it's okay. It is okay to be different. I like it. I like it. All right. So that is what I have to tell you about OESD and Warner Brothers and the Boo Pillow. Just wanted to let you know and bring you up to date that today is the last day of the Fall in Love with Sewing sale from Bernina. I've been talking about it now since the 8th. Anyways, this is your last chance to come in and get some really good deals on some of the new machines, the new Generation 2 machines that are coming out on cover stitch and chain machines and the L890 Quilters Edition serger. So those are in effect until 6 o'clock today at my sewing room. So yeah, please come on down and visit us. Also today then is the last day for you to get any Bernina hoops that you want 25% off. Today at 6, last of the chances if you haven't got one. Also, today is the last day for our Buy Two Bernina Burnett books or presser feet or big books. You get one free, and that's good until the end of today as well, 6 p.m. at the store. And of course, it's always the lesser of the 3 that is free for those. So those, I'm sorry, are coming to an end today. And so is, remember, the OESD September bags and tags are leaving today. And tomorrow we'll start with the cards and ornaments. And also starting tomorrow, October 1st, and running until October 31st, the new accessory of the month, let's see if I can bring it up close to you. The new accessory of the month this month for October, from 1st to 31st, 2025, is the piping foot. It's 25% off, and it's perfect for effortlessly, oh my God, I can't read, effortlessly creating narrow to medium piping and for smooth sewing through uneven and multiple layered fabric. Yes. So that is what a piping foot number 38 does, and it is 25% off for the month of October. Starting tomorrow, right guys? Tomorrow, not today. All right, so that is, that's where we are for all those wonderful things. What else do I need to tell you? I told you about social sewing all this week. Told you about the end of Fall in Love with Sewing and accessories for September. Told you about OESD. Just want to remind you that we still have the Brother Maker promotion going on. So if you need to be in your studio and making something, don't forget your scan and cut, your print moda, your sublimation printer, and if you really want to go big, the 1 and 6 needle big embroidery machines. Those are all on sale now until October 13th. So that's Thanksgiving. So I'm wondering maybe we'd have to rush it and do it to the 12th because the 13th, of course, is Thanksgiving and we are closed that day. But anyways, there you go. Woohoo! That's still going on. Now, I read all my jokes at the beginning of the story, so I don't know. I don't know if you want to hear any more. I think that's probably enough for today. But Miss Anne gave me permission to hint about something before I close off today, and that something is new. Something this way comes to us very soon. Don't want to steal Ray Bradbury's exact saying, but something new is coming soon to my sewing room. It's a return to simpler times. May I just put that out there, that that is what it is, a return to simpler times. Anyways, I will have more information and shout outs and hints as the week goes by. And just know that Anne is off to market in, I think it's Houston, and she's going to meet up with this return to simpler times person, and she's going to bring us back some more information. So anyways, hint, something new's coming. This way comes. Anyways. All right. Well, thank you ever so much, you guys. Sorry, I kind of blew it at the beginning and we started 5 minutes early. I hope that you can catch up or go back and listen to the first 5 minutes, but I just want to thank you for joining me on Facebook and YouTube. Thanks for all your likes, your loves, all your comments, when you share us, and when you subscribe to mysewingroom.ca. All right, if you need us, we are here at My Sewing Room in Calgary all day. I might not be wearing this outfit, but I'll be here all day. And also, you can find us online at mysewingroom.ca if you need to sign up for something. And I'm really sorry about social sewing. Tyler didn't quite get it into the calendar. I've been keeping him really busy with all of our changes. So call us at the store, 403-252-3711. and sign up there, or be brave and wonderful like Monica and come on down and just come. She says, come on down, and you come on down and get a table and get things going and have a good time. All right, wonderful. Okay, so I won't see you tomorrow, but I will see you Thursday, and I'll try to start on time at 10:30 rather than some oddball time. Anyways, have a great couple of days, and I'll see you Thursday. Bye. Okay.
So you do this
Not every day. 3 times a day, or 3 times a week. Yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Monday, Tuesday, and Thursdays. Yeah.
Okay.